Our next story does take us right here over to Portland, Oregon, where new video shows the arrest of a journalist covering the protest outside of an ICE facility there. Take a look. Nick Sortor, a conservative influencer with more than 1 million followers on X and many more on other platforms, was taken into custody on a charge of disorderly conduct. And this video was filmed showing all of that. The arrest came as fights broke out within the crowd, leading to several people being detained, as Sortor was simply covering the escalation and the protests. He has been doing so on his social media platforms. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem saying the agency will send additional federal agents, and the DOJ is launching an investigation into the circumstances surrounding Sortor's arrest. There's been an increase in activity of demonstrations outside of the ICE facility after President Trump announced that he will send federal troops to the city, describing Portland as, quote, war-ravaged. Portland leaders have said they do not need the National Guard to help handle the protesters that are outside of that facility. Again, we are covering everything related to Nick Sortor's arrest, and he did post this photo saying that he was simply trying to stop someone from burning an American flag. And he says, "I kept this flag and I will bring it home with me." Bill Malugin, who is with Fox News, took this photo shortly after my release from jail this morning. We've, of course, reached out to Nick Sortor to get more comment and see if he'll talk to us, but do want to pop up this other video that has come in from outside of that ICE facility, and you can see things getting violent out there as Sortor was simply covering all of this that had unfolded. The escalation of federal law enforcement in Portland, which has a population of about 636,000. It's Oregon's largest city, and it follows similar crackdowns to combat crime in other cities like Chicago, Baltimore, and Memphis. President Trump deploying the National Guard to L.A. over the summer as part of his law enforcement takeover in D.C. Want to send it over to our Fox Portland team as they break down more on all of the protests.
Things near the ICE facility can change in an instant. But some of the worst moments, according to some demonstrators, happening at night. One moment from Thursday night caught on camera. Leilani Payne says she was the one pepper sprayed in the video by ICE agents.
They asked me to step back, and I believe there was other protesters behind me, so I raised my hands in the air and I said, "I'm standing exactly where you told me to." And they maced me in the face for 3 seconds straight without warning. I had no idea he even had a canister.
Payne says after that, she was in immense pain.
It was not emotion. It was pure pain and distress. No, I don't think there was any emotion. That it was just, I needed help, and I was getting very lightheaded, and I was very, very scared.
Friday, we watched an arrest take place, and while held down by agents, the individual was continually pepper sprayed. Bennett Hazelton, who recorded the video of what happened to Payne on Thursday, says this is why he drove down from Seattle to show what is really happening to demonstrators.
Everybody watching was so surprised that this did happen. That's the reason we're all recording all the time, because you never know when somebody is going to do something insane like that.
However, some on the other side of this issue say left-wing protesters, not federal agents, are the problem.
They will attack you, and I've been physically attacked multiple times.
Independent journalist C.K. Boufarage says she was recently attacked by a demonstrator.
I was live streaming over right off of federal property, and a man who was standing over here ran at me, ran right up to me while I was on the live and grabbed, have your mic, grabbed my phone and my arm. As I broke free, he covered me in bear spray.
She says the worst time near the facility is from 10:30 p.m. to around 2 a.m. And she was able to see for herself Thursday night from the roof of the ICE facility.
I'm seeing fights. I'm seeing them going after the officers physically. I've seen them throw things at the officers.
But Hazelton, who is also there recording, says the opposite.
As often as not, it is the ICE agents ratcheting things up, starting with the violence, and it's the protesters often showing insane levels of restraint and in the face of being attacked by the agents.